Hi, and welcome to Live Fully with me, Joanna Vargas, here live at the Fit Factor studio in downtown Alhambra. I have the pleasure of interviewing Miss Sam Barber Morris, and she is our January 2020 instructor in the spotlight. And today I'm going to be asking her a bunch of questions so that you get to know her a little bit better. And we're going to start off with a little rapid fire questions that I just love to get these videos started off to. First question, Sam, is, well, before we get started, she is our yoga instructor here, and she teaches Vinyasa yoga and 2 classes a week, and she is amazing, and I am excited. My knee is stronger now, and I'm going to be taking her classes.
Yay.
So, yay! Yay! Sam, first question, where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Manila in the Philippines, so a long way from here. And I moved here about 7-8 years ago.
And what brought you to California?
Family, we all decided to move together. It just happened to be the right time. I just graduated college, so it was a good time to go and explore and see what else was out there.
And obviously, I want to hear some Tagalog.
Yeah, mabuti naman kami dito. Kamusta kayo? And masaya naman yung pagpunta namin dito.
Ay, you look so cute! I just want to eat you up! And what were you like as a young girl?
I was really active. Back then, I guess you kind of called it tomboyish.
Okay.
You know, I just like to get really dirty and play around with more with the boys than the girls. I like to play tag and soccer and basketball and all those things.
So you were not a dress girl?
No.
Okay, yeah, you were not.
Same outfit I wear now, yoga pants and a t-shirt. Yeah.
Awesome. Sam, how did you get your yoga journey started? Tell us about that.
I came to yoga because of injuries, because I was so active so young and not really so mindful of things like alignment you're young, you don't really think about those things. So
Yeah.
I've had 2 knee injuries and a back injury, and it just really forced me to slow down. I used to do circuit training, and then I couldn't do any of that. And then I really missed moving. It was really starting to affect my mental state. So I started just doing really easy, low-impact yoga classes at the gym. And then from there, I went into a studio just to try it, and I'm like, oh wow, this is really challenging. So you still get that challenging aspect of it while being engaged and very conscious of your muscles, your bones, and of course all of your injuries. Yeah.
What year was the first year that you took yoga?
Probably 2014, I want to say, not that long ago.
So it was here in the States?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So when you were doing your HIIT training and all your hardcore training, that was in the Philippines?
Yes, and a little bit here too. I would do stuff like Insanity, or I would go with my friends to their gyms and train with their trainers, yeah.
Got it. With your yoga journey, what have you learned thus far?
I've learned that your body really does send you all these signals, and most of the time our brain gets in the way. We get really competitive
so cute,
with
our
ourselves.
brain.
Yeah. So it's like yoga kind of helped me find that balance between my brain and my body, whereas it used to be my brain was just pushing me through everything, every workout, just do this many reps, and I wasn't paying attention so much to how my body was actually feeling.
Girl.
And now I can find that same sort of engagement and be challenged, but still be very mindful of when my body says to stop and rest and take time.
So good. Yeah. This is a little side note question. What would you say to somebody where they say that yoga's not working out, or that the perceived value is stronger by going to a HIIT class because you're going to leave in a different kind of sweat?
I'd say that it is true that yoga is, in and of itself, very different from everything else. I think it's a good balance for people, and people are doing this more and more now, professional athletes. They have their thing, but the ability to do it for a long time and keep it sustainable is really helped by stretching out your muscles and learning how to breathe and be present in the moment and be more present in your body. The practice will be different than if you are going to a HIIT class, but the beautiful thing about doing it here is that it is kind of aiding everyone to balance whatever it is they enjoy doing, but helping them be able to release the tension of their muscles and be able to do it for a longer time too.
I kind of like to use the analogy like an oil change, where you need it every so many 1,000 miles.
Yeah.
You take, practice yoga every so often, even if it's not your number one practice, to throw it in there.
Yeah. I mean, when I started, we always stretch in sports. They tell us to stretch, and you do a little bit of this,
Yeah,
a little bit of that, a little
Yeah.
bit of reaching for your toes.
It's such a joke.
And it's like when I did yoga, I was like, wow, I have never stretched before in my life. If this is what stretching is like,
Yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love my baseball players, but they do a couple things and like,
yeah,
that's it?
and that's it. And they do such big explosive movements, and then it's like
That's
your
it.
body needs to cool down too.
Okay, Sam, what is your superpower? Like, what are you so great at?
I feel like I'm really good at holding space for people. I teach a lot of open level classes, which allows people from different, exercises, different levels of fitness, different injuries to come together and kind of hold space where they can practice together. I really like to hold spaces that are not competitive, and at the same time, I'm kind of able for myself to see people where they are and give them the modifications that they need to really just help them feel good in a posture instead of forcing themselves to do something and again going over, not listening, and then kind of giving them that space, that permission to give themselves just a little breathing room too.
I agree. I have heard that feedback that you're able to hold that space, and then people are drawn to you like a magnet.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you are new to yoga and kind of a little bit scared or apprehensive, yeah, give Sam's class a try, because that is her superpower. She is able to hold that space for you. Sam, if you were able to go back to your younger girl self, how old is she, and what advice or what kind of inspiration or something you would tell her? Let's say you have 5 minutes with her. What are you going to tell her? And how old is she?
She'd probably be around 12 or 11, that age.
That
where
age, right?
things are starting to change and your perspective of everything just shifts. And at the same time, for our generation, that's when media just became really like a big part of our life, and we started comparing ourselves even more to what other people look like and what other people were doing, and what is feminine and what is being a woman and all these things. And I stressed out so much for so long, and I let other people define for me what that was. So if I was able to go back then, I would really encourage myself just to take it as a personal journey and kind of let it unfold and trust my own intuition into it too, because that's really where it comes from. It took maybe like another decade before that really hit, and I know that most women go through it and are still going through it and trying to define for themselves what it means to be them, really, and we're taking cues from outside instead of really stopping to just pay attention and listen to what it means for us, because it's so different person to person, and it's all right as long as...
Oh, Sam, girl, you hit the nail on the head on that one, right? Same for me too, as a 11 or 12-year-old. That's exactly where I started to compare myself to the outside, and then started to just... it was very dual. It was a duality world of this is what I'm supposed to look like or not supposed to look like. It was yes or no, and I would say the same thing to my 11-year-old self too.
Yeah, I would like if little girls grew up knowing that and thinking that, I think we'd have a whole new generation of women who are just very empowered in themselves from a young age.
Do you think we would have listened to ourselves though?
Probably not.
I don't know.
Teenagers never listen.
Or gosh, because that's what I think now. I'm in my 40s, but if I'm in my 80s and I go back to if my 80-year-old self is to talk to me now, would I listen? I think I would now.
Yeah. When you're like 13, you're like, no, I know everything.
You're like, got this. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Anything else, Sam, you want to tell, the viewers out there?
Well, I guess I just want to share my news that I'm pregnant. I don't know if you haven't seen the
right
belly.
there, look.
It kind of popped out.
She's 4 months. Yeah.
So I'm due in July, and that's really exciting.
Oh, July baby.
Yeah.
Summer baby. Oh, poor thing. It's gonna be hot.
I know. We'll go swimming.
Just
a lot.
give her AC.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go swimming a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
She gets to wear a bikini.
I know.
Yeah, that's going to be cute.
Oh.
Well, thank you, Sam. I really appreciate everybody out there watching or listening. And I would like to say thank you, Sam. Welcome to the family and our instructor in the spotlight for January 2020. If you would like more information, you can go to thefitfactorstudio.com. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at The Fit Factor Studio. Love you all. And remember to live fully. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.